I really need to figure out how to better evolve this into a better introduction, smoother change in this. We're not sitting here waiting through a long introduction. I also need to maybe look into more of tools to edit FLV files. Welcome everyone, thank you for watching me, Sucks at Games. It is not Friday. Ignore what it says. You know, granted, yeah, it's every Friday, but I'm a behind person right now. I just been back in town for a couple of days, been sick, been doing a lot of the garbage, but we are behind and I need to catch up. I need to catch up on figure news for you folks, my wonderful viewers. And there was quite a doozy to catch up on, but unfortunately I thought, you know, that's a little much, about 20 plus things to talk about. No, so I had to greatly reduce that, decide, okay, what do we talk about, what do we not talk about? I have no idea. Actually, I do have an idea because we're about to go into it. Another thing is, I need to find a song. I need to find some background music. I do enjoy all these wonderful tracks from Girlfriend Records, from Big Giant Circles, and others. I cannot remember off the top of my head right now. But I gotta find something. We'll work on this. We'll evolve this. We'll get this whole figure news thing being a little more professional. The future. Eriyasu, Iso, Aqua, welcome to you folks. And welcome to all the people who are going to be watching on YouTube going, I can't see the people he's talking to! All I see is this stupid screen! These stupid screens with these animus and video game figures and whatnot. Well, that's good, because honestly, hopefully those will entice you, those will interest you into the fact that, hey, there are a lot of wonderful, great collectibles out there, a lot of figures, action figures, statues, what have at you, of different things that are awesome, that I enjoy, and just merely want to share that love with you. So shall we just jump right into it, guys? So let's get into the loveliness right now. The first thing we're going to talk about is me switching scenes proper. Would probably be a good idea first. How about we switch scenes? Oh, there we go. Alright, so first up, guys, we got from Kuroshitsuji, or better known as Black Butler, the Book of Circus. This is Undertaker. Not to be confused with The Undertaker, not the washed up, beyond his prime WWE wrestler, no. Though, I mean, I can't really imagine The Undertaker having a certain sex appeal about him. But anyway, about this guy, it's about this guy right here. So Kotobukiya has their 4th release from this series in the form of the Grim Reaper. So again, this is Undertaker. On the tip of his hat, Undertaker greets you with a nice little smile, but I'm not sure if it's a smile that one would want to trust, given the fact that he has that bone scythe in his hand, as you guys see right here. Yeah, of course, the little spike crown is also not something I would be interested in getting impaled with. But a little more different than what you would typically see from the other releases, which we have up here. A little more bulky in the clothing, but hey, you know, maybe something can be removed. Most likely his hat. So you can get a better look at his face. That sort of thing is, you know, given the angle and given the his hairstyle, it's a little hard to see what's underneath. I'm sure the person is a fine gentleman. Nevertheless, it'll be a nice addition to for fans and those definitely who wish to have more male figures in their collection. Sadly, this is there's no really much information regarding this at the moment. It's just a prototype. We have no idea regarding release dates or that such. Red Agent, welcome to you. So next up we have this little lady here. So last weekend, completely missed on this. I wish I was able to cover this, but I was out of town business. Last weekend was the Miyazawa Model Exhibition Spring 2015, and many makers showed off their current and upcoming collectibles and figures. It's like, here's our catalog, here's what we have, here's what's now, here's the future. Of course, Good Smile Company had a very strong presence at this event, given the fact that, you know, it's Good Smile, Max Factory, Freeing, Phat Company, Penguin Parade, and whatnot. So, and of course, you know, they had a bunch of things to show off. Red Agent, yeah, what are these statues? We are currently now looking at what the current... I'm a collector. I'm a person who enjoys collecting, figures, statues, action figures from a wide variety of things, from video games, movies, anime, etc. And right now, we're just going over what I consider some interesting things to look at to let people know, my viewers know, hey, what is there coming out? So you guys are like, oh, wow, there's that? I didn't know that existed. And then I get you folks to spend money. Granted, I don't see a dime of that money, but this kind of person I am. You just want to share the love. That's what that is all about. So anyway, we cannot go a week. We cannot go 1 week without talking about Kantai Collection. We've already seen Good Smile release, a plethora of Nendoroid figures, scaled figures from this series. And now this one is actually going to be a follow-up to their 1/8 scaled Yamato, who originally came with her heavy armament. Amazing, gorgeous looking figure. But granted, if you want something more in the line of cuteness, if that's more your thing, then, as expected, here we go. Here's Nendoroid Yamato. So do keep an eye out for that. Granted, there's not much we can really know about this, just in still prototype stages, no release date. But at least she's going to become loaded. She's going to be ready for war and cuteness. So you got that going for her. Do I include amiibos in the category? Yes, I would. Well, amiibos would be collectibles. It wouldn't be action figures. They're more of in-action, but they do have an action of sorts to video games. But if anything's going on about, hey, amiibo announcements, I would love to talk about that. Because we have talked about Nintendo before on this broadcast, which we'll be talking at the very end of this broadcast. So we got that coming out, and it's like, Nendoroid figure, Kantai collection. But hey, how about another big juggernaut of series? So, coming from Idolmaster, the mobile Million Live title is the bookworm Yuriko Nanao. And what better way to catch a bookworm? What better way to catch someone who likes to read than obviously laying down in a swimsuit? I mean, I'm sure that's how everyone reads, right? Do you guys, when you're ready, you just want to get immersed in a book? You just like, hey, I'm gonna wear a swimsuit, go lay down by the pool somewhere and start reading. I'm sure that's what you all do, right? Well, apparently that's what Phat Company thinks with this 1/8 scale figure. Now, granted, I will say this: there is something that I do like. Figure makers and breasts usually don't go hand in hand. let's just get that out right there. You guys seen it 1,000 times over. Just many bad figures, and the fact that it's like, how do breasts work? So I said, at least there's a slight attention to detail here with Yuriko laying down. That the fact that her breasts are being pushed, the swimsuit stretches out, there is a lift to it. So at least there's that. Swimsuit's not conforming to the body, which I've seen on figures before. Like straps, despite the pose, the straps still somehow conform to the body. It's like, no, I mean, because wouldn't those be really lifted, pushed out? But whatever. Whatever. D-Man, welcome to you. You was down, Lucia? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, so there's that. So I'll give props to Phat Company regarding that. Of course, you also can't, ignore the fact that she does have a very lovely expression. I do like the way that her hair actually drapes around her shoulders, and it's falling off to one side like that. It's a sweet smile, nice cuteness to it. But of course, it's Idolmaster. You're gonna get cute girls with cute things about them, right? So now, of course, the biggest question is, once that is released, once it actually hits mass production, it gets in the hands of the people who buy it, will that still be the same? Will she still have that depth to her smile? Will she still have that quality of the hair? Most likely not. Surprised that you come in and right away we're talking about breasts. Yep. What do you expect? What do you expect, D-Man? So unfortunately, this is just was previewed at the Miyazawa exhibition expo. I'm sorry, model exhibition, and there's still really no details regarding release dates and whatnot. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention, of course, given the fact that it's a swimsuit, gotta make sure you can see some butt crack. Because honestly, if it's one thing that gets people just really hot, it's thinking about plumber crack. All right. Oh, this is a fun one. This is a fun one. RWBY, RWBY. So from the popular Rooster Teeth title comes threezeros. Second 1/6 scale posable action figure. I'm going to mispronounce this. Weiss Schnee. I'm sure I completely mispronounced that. German's not exactly my native tongue, despite my last name being German, but don't let that fool you. Alright, so I'm going to be straightforward right here, guys. Straightforward. I'm going to be honest. True talk. I've never liked the art style of this series. Never. Yeah, I went there. I mean, I know there are a lot of fans for this. Some people I know, some friends I know, but honestly, I think the art style, for what they're trying to capture, it just, when I see it, all I think is like, am I watching a animated series, or am I watching a PlayStation 2 title? Oh yeah. Yeah. Under the belt. But anyway, yeah, so, and the thing is, you know, the art style, I think it kind of captures in the face of this figure. Especially the kind of certain angles and whatnot, and it's just, I don't know, I mean, I get that they're trying to go for the anime style, but it's just, I'm not feeling it. I never felt it with the show's art style and format. I guess. But you're saying, yeah, even just when you get the expression of certain angles and the face shape, it's just like, I don't know, there's something off about it. You know, it kind of makes me think of, you know, like those, when anime wasn't really that big, and was just launching, and so they're like, people would get, you know, t-shirts, would design t-shirts in that style, trying to mimic the style of anime, but it wasn't quite that style. Now, again, I just feel that with this series. The other issue I have is, you know, for this character, is I'm not too keen on the color scheme. It's so bland. It's like, okay, I mean, I get the idea. I get the idea that what they're going for here, but cripes, do something to make it stand out a little more. I'm looking at a color swatch for the same shade of blue. It's like, oh, I like this shade. Oh, that shade will complement this shade of blue. Yeah, so not exactly something that is my cup of tea, but hey, RWBY has never been my cup of tea anyway. But you know, that's not for pre-order. If you're into that, you know, so check out all the online shop information and the channel info. Thunder, welcome to you. So yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention. Yeah, so it's 1/6 scale. It's 315 millimeters tall, about 12.4 inches. So, right. Let's talk about something a little more interesting, shall we? Last I checked, I think Guilty Gear is far more interesting than what we just talked about. Our style too American. Oh, yeah. So yeah, Guilty Gear fans, I'm sure you guys have been salivating. I'm sure you've all been salivating for collectibles from the series. Well, guess what? Embrace Japan has another one for you. They have already given you Soul Bad Guy. So the obvious follow-up would be Kai. So from Guilty Gear Xrd, Embrace Japan has done another fantastic job. I would say they have definitely become one of my most recent favorite companies. I haven't bought a thing from them, but I love what I've seen by them. You know, there's some figures, some of their original works, some of their fantasy works that I've been very interested in purchasing because of the detail, the originality behind, and just, you know, just different things about it. So we got Kai here. Got some beautiful amazing. There's a lot of English. Amazing, gorgeous, you know, figure right here. Just great detail. Things you can see. So from the belt buckles, the folds in his clothes, the, you know, his pants. They have like a leather look to them. The belt buckles, and the fact that I like the fact that, you know, the pieces that have a metallic appearance to them all have metallic paint. Good lord, Christ! Just look at his freaking vest here at the front. The text on it. That is what I am talking about. The seam lines. Good lord, Embrace Japan does such a fantastic job. I'll say, here's my only complaint though. Here's my only complaint about this figure right now, is that hair. Could we at least maybe put a little shading in that hair? It's a bit yellow. It could use a little more definition. It's like I'm looking at it's like, is that Play-Doh on his head? I think it's Play-Doh on his head. And he was like, yeah, she had to pass up on Kai. Yeah, I really wanted to get Soul myself, but I was like, just the timing on that was not my favorite. So we got Kai here with his Guilty Gear Xrd hairstyle, but whoa, let's check out that. Oh, speaking of which, speaking of Soul, Good lord, man. Get a haircut, you hippie. Z-Blade, welcome to you. But yeah, it's... I would say, again, Embrace Japan is a company that you probably... If you want some really fantastic figures, granted, it's going to cost you quite a bit of money, but if you want some fantastic looking figures, check them out. Again, just their original figures alone are pretty nice. Just like those lips. Just like those lips. So, if you're looking to little pucker up with your figures, ladies, I'm not going to judge. Not going to judge. But, so yeah, I'm sorry, so he's got that hair, but he's also got his hair down as well. Good lord, can you not say pretty boy? God, even look at the eyes, the eyelashes as well on his face. I mean, I can't gush enough about this figure. Absolutely just amazing stuff. Again, so if you're a Guilty Gear fan, honestly, you can't really pass this one up. Also, if you want, if you're not too keen on his, his current hairstyle, you can always go to the past with his original hairstyle. Well, that's an option. Which I believe is only exclusive. Yep, there it is, right down the bottom. Yeah, it's only exclusive to Ami Ami. So be sure to check that out. And again, links are underneath the video player if you want to find a place to order from. Especially if you want that Ami Ami exclusive hairstyle. So currently, this is going to be a 1-scale figure, 240 millimeters, about 9.5 inches tall. Going to be released in September 2015. A retail price before discounts, 13,500 yen. But you are definitely going to be getting yours money's worth. So again, original hairstyle, Ami Ami exclusive. Let's go back to cuteness, shall we? Let's talk about cuteness again. So from Infinite Stratos comes Nendoroid Charlotte Dunois. I did not like Infinite Stratos. I did try to watch it because this little lady here had my interest and I wanted to know more about her. It was tough to watch it though, just to get to know more about this character. But nevertheless, what little I saw, at least of her, she easily won my heart. So I will say I do feel a bit of temptation when you ever see a figure produced of Miss Charlotte here. Not so much of the Nendoroid release, but hey, I'm sure there are people out there who enjoy the cuteness, the adorableness of Nendoroids. So here we go, the 5th from Good Smile Company from Infinite Stratos of the cast members there. She'll come with her the sweet little smile face. She also has an interchangeable face to have her a happy yet embarrassed expression. She'll also include her IS arm right here, ready to go, locked and loaded. There's the happy embarrassed smile. Now they say it's embarrassed, but I don't know. She looks so happy about it though, to be embarrassed. And yeah, ruining her addiction. Seraph, welcome to you. But yeah, and also she includes a mixed berry creep. Sadly though, if you want that, you have to get that from the Good Smile online shop. That is only available as an exclusive accessory from there. She's so happy. Look at that. Look at the happy smile. Don't fall for it. That's the other expression she'll include. But it's not an expression that you want to be confronted with due to the fact that she's probably going to kill you. There's no problem. She probably will kill you. Nevertheless, all different parts. It's an Nendoroid figures. Come with various accessories, interchangeable faces, different things to have your fun for, different great photo opportunities, which many have done before. So 100 millimeters tall, about 4 inches tall, will be available in September 2015 for a retail value of 3,889 yen. Hey, remember how we were talking about Digimon recently on the broadcast? Hey, fancy that! Oh, fancy that! Hey, let's go and talk about the lovely anime title that is far superior than Pokemon. Once again, I have gone there. Pokemon fans, you can suck it. You can have your video games. You can have your video games. But trust me, your anime sucks. But not this right here. From Digimon 02 movie comes the S.H.FIGUARTS Imperialdramon Paladin mode. Or Omnimon. This is coming from Bandai. This action figure, unfortunately, doesn't really have much coming with it. Now it's where you at. There we go. Full shot right there. But hey, it's a Digimon figure, you can't complain about that, right? I mean, Digimon's amazing. I'll gush over it. I'll gush over Digimon. So yeah, so we got Imperialdramon in this Paladin mode, coming with Oh god, the Omega Blade or Omni Blade, depending on which side of the pond you're on. Lovely little wings, great articulation. Here, you know, or just you just like have him stand. It's like, hey, just waiting in line. DMV. Just gonna get my license. Yeah. So what you up to? Fuck that! What? You did what? I can't renew! I have to go online to do it, you sons of... Yeah, okay, anyway. Well, that's that pose, if he was at DMV. There, very action poses. Awesomeness. Unfortunately, I got some bad news for you, folks. I got some bad news. This is only available at the Bandai Collector Shop. That means it's an exclusive figure. The only way to be able to purchase this is, unfortunately, through a proxy to order it. Sorry. Wah, wah. It's like, Sus, why would you talk about that? Because it's a collectible. I want you guys to know about it. That's why. You guys know what proxies are? Brush up on it. Learn about it. In fact, heck, even do yourselves a favor. In the links below, maybe Big in Japan might have it. Typically, Big in Japan will act as a proxy to be able to purchase figures for that. See Japan, they offer a proxy service. And I think it's those two. So check out Big in Japan. Check out CD Japan. Links below the video player. They both usually typically offer some form of proxy service available to you if you're interested in that figure. So S.H.FIGUARTS Imperialdramon Paladin mode will be available in August 2015. Retail value of 7,020 yen before any form of proxy fees. Next up here is more Good Smile Company, because good god, these guys just are a powerhouse. And here's something a little different. I like different. I like it when figure makers decide to do something not quite of the norm. So this is coming from the mobile puzzle RPG Puzzle and Dragons. This one scope figure is of the Awoken Hera-Ur. I'll say this, I like it because this is a lovely shapy lady, rather impressive, and lots of large parts, tech parts, amazingness going all around. The flame effects are definitely a great way to bring emotion for her. Essentially, what might be is really a static figure. She's kind of walking, she's got the fireball things, but I think the flame effects definitely do add a bit more to what we have here. Of course, then also the wings, the assortment of wings on her, the giant wings with talons, the smaller wings in the back are absolutely wonderful. Definitely welcome part of the figure. But not only does she have these big wings, but also. So let's see here. Is it that hair? That hair. That is a lot of hair. Just big as those wings swing around the back of there, which is looking just absolutely. Look at the detail in that. It's crazy sauce. I love it. It looks like I'm having a ice cream swirl, but not. Don't lick it. It might be poisonous. So we got that going for her, and of course, another little great part is the floating fireball in her hand. Not only that, but she's got the devilish smile, some lovely eyes. The crown looks great. The effect, the gradual color fade effect on the horns, the metallic horns, they're absolutely gorgeous. And hey, you know what? If you're into belly piercings, you don't get that often on figures. You don't have to get that on figures, but hey, if you're into belly piercings, well, there you go, right there. I think it's just. There's a lot about this figure that I really think just stands out a lot, which is really great for, again, what you see from Norm, honestly produced. So again, figure makers, come on, please do more different things. So she'll be available in September 2015 for a retail value of 15,000 yen. She stands about 10 inches tall, 260 millimeters. So that's available for pre-order. Something if you're interested in something you would like for the collection, or if you happen to be a fan of Puzzle and Dragons, there you go. I'm surprised I went through all of this and not once did I decide to make a Captain Kirk Star Trek joke. It was just too easy. Lastly, you know what? We talk about all these Japanese figures. Granted, though, RWBY wasn't really Japanese, but you get the point. How about some Mortal Kombat? How about some blood? Well, Mezco Toys, they were quick to jump on the gun for the Mortal Kombat X. Is it Mortal Kombat X? I keep hearing people's name Mortal Kombat X. Is it really Mortal Kombat 10? I want to say it's number 10. But you can say me X. I don't know. I have no idea. I kind of grew up in Mortal Kombat. Wasn't really my thing. But hey, you know what? Mezco Toys definitely has your hookup if you are a fan of these series, and definitely are all over number 10, which I've heard is actually an amazing title. They have 6 figures currently now available for pre-order from this classic fighting game, and now you can continue to bring that bloodshed that was once to the tournaments. Well, not the real tournaments, not the actual, you know, fighting game tournaments. I mean, because if there's actual blood over the World Combat at tournaments, that would probably be on the news, which would really suck. Anyway, bring that bloodshed tournament home to you right now with these 6 figures, 6-inch figures, might I add, as well. There's 6 total, 2 sets, releases 2 waves. The first wave here is going to consist of the original ninjas, Scorpion and Sub-Zero, as well as that Thunder God, Raiden. Not Raiden. Not Raiden. Raiden. It's like when the WWE would always pronounce Rikishi. R-I-K-U-S-H-I. Rikishi. Sorry, R-I-K-I-S-H-I. As Rakishi. Where are you getting the A and H? It's like this. Ray! Where are you getting Ray? It's Rai! Anyway. These 6-inch figures will be available in June, but then September. In September, you also have this set of, Miss Kitana, who has an outfit more ridiculous than the last, and probably boobs that are more ridiculous as well. Because, less is more and more is less. I don't know. So we got Kitana as well. We've got Quan Chi, who has more armor this time around, but is just as bald. And then finally, we've got the newcomer, Kotal Kahn, because you cannot have enough K's in Mortal Kombat. Seriously, his name is Kotal Kahn. Both names begin with a K. Stop it! Stop it with the K's! Anyway, so since these are action figures, these also include various accessories, so you can have yourselves your own little bloody battle. But granted, you will have to bring your own blood and organs to do that. This is not like the old '80s toys where like slime that you can do with the toys that come with like slime. You can splatter all over things. No, unfortunately, these don't come with blood. They don't come with organs. You will have to supply on your own. So again, look for the first set to come out in June. The other set in November. Averaging retail price is about $22. So that does it, guys. There we go. Quick 30 minutes this time, not about 1 hour. We rushed through that. Granted, I did cut down the list for our figure and collectible news, but I'm now caught up. Be sure to come back this Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll continue our trend of doing this figure news with you, the viewers, so you guys know what's coming out, and that way I can actually make this broadcast a little more unique. This is Mortal Kombat talk. Maybe go look up Sub-Zero Stays Dizzy. Oh god, that's from Dorkly, right? I think it is. Do I mean Rikishi? Oh, you already heard me as Rikishi. Rakishi! Oh man. Oh, but I'm sorry, there's one more thing I need to tell you about. We were talking about Nintendo, right? Well, let me see here. Just one moment. We have one more thing that I do need to talk about. Let me just lord it up here. So, who missed out on Lucina, the Figma figure? Because you know what? You might have missed out on that, but who knows? Maybe this one. Maybe this one might be something you're interested in. Currently now for... Oh. Chrome, what'd you do? God dang it. Thank you, OBS. That's lovely. That's a lovely job you did right there. Let's try it again. Boom. Window capture. Kaboom! So if you've missed out this figure not once, but twice, how about thrice? I think it's the 3rd time it's released. 2nd or 3rd time. No, I think it's 3rd time. I think it's 3rd time. Nevertheless, if you've missed out on Figma Link from Skyward Sword, now is your opportunity to be able to grab that figure. It's right now available for pre-order. I would attest that this, I will say, Max Factory and their Figma figures for the Nintendo franchises have all been amazing. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Granted, it's Skyward Sword Link, but you know what? It's a Link. It's from a figure maker that I will say does a good job. So it's something worth checking out. Retail value is 3,619 yen. Will be available in September of this year. 140 millimeters tall. Can't remember how much that is in inches. You can see it comes with the Highland Shield, Master Sword, Scabbard, different faces. Like you have the yeah faces. Here the I have the power. Wait, is this He-Man or Link? Oh, okay. Oh, it's Link. I'm sorry. As well as a little fancy effect part right there for swinging the blade. Again, if you are interested in action figures and you're interested in Zelda, or just want to create your own little Smash tournament of your own, because there have been enough figure releases for it, now available for pre-order. So there we go. Alright, so we are done with our figure news. 30 minutes, because I cut down the 20 plus figures I was originally logging to a more condensed size. So that's it for figure news. Again, every Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, we'll catch up on this. Quite a few things we do already want to talk about that have been announced or revealed or for pre-order. Definitely want to do it. By the power of Hylian, whatever, Hyrule. Fuck it. Wait, no. Wait, it was Skyloft. By the power of Skyloft. Yeah, fuck it. I'm done. I'm done. No matter. Alright, so I want to thank you all for watching that. Again, hopefully catch you guys again. Or, hey, guess what? You can always watch this live on twitch.tv/sucksatgames for you people watching on YouTube. Now that we're done with that, I think it's time to pop into something else we're going to do. Should we play some video games? Let's play some video games. I probably stopped recording.